Hey, konnichiwa minasan, it's Gray from Wakizashi's Teahouse over in Japan. How are you doing? Are you good? Are you genki? I know, I'm genki, thanks, but look at this. Maybe I was made to wear this, but it is really cold here, so I need this polar neck. Anyway, before we get into this week's new picks of the week, my picks for, it's quite a busy week for DC, well, Marvel, kind of, not so much for indies, but I want to shout this out. Any of my channel members get access to Usagi Yojimbo reviews with Jim. Just let me turn off the ring light because it looks a bit crap with the reflection. We are going through the original Usagi Yojimbo classic collection, the first stories, the short stories, and you can check that out on the channel if you remember. Really good, long, deep dive videos. Well, I think so anyway. A lot of fun. Yeah, showing the art and just having a good laugh, talking about the really good story by Stan Sakai. So that's a bit of a rare plug for Gray and Wakizashi's Teahouse. Do become a member. You do get lots of like bonus. I say free. Nothing's free in this world. Lots of bonus content, including deep dive reviews of Grant Morrison comics like The Invisibles, Doom Patrol, and Animal Man, and more. Okay, let's get on with the picks for the week. This week it will be April the 2nd, not April Fool's Day. April the 2nd, 2025. Okay, beginning with DC as usual, we have Absolute Superman issue 6, written by Jason Aaron, art by Carmine Di Giandomenico, colours Ulysses Areola. Baby. $4.99, 32 pages. The secret origin of Absolute Superman. Something strange happened in the American heartland several years ago. Something that brought fear and darkness to a small Kansas town and forever changed the lives of one kindly couple. Welcome to Smallville. So it sounds like an issue where we don't go to Krypton, which is good. We're going to get more of his origin like growing up in Smallville by the sound of it. So yeah, looking forward to this. I'll be reviewing it with Jim live on YouTube on his channel, 7:15 p.m. Friday evening, Eastern Standard Time. We also have Absolute Green Lantern issue 1, new series. Al Ewing is writing this. Art is by Janoy Lindsay, and I talked about this on my live stream on Saturday. I'm not sure about the art. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird style to it, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes when you read the whole issue. I've only seen a preview so far. This will be $4.99 for 40 pages. All it says in the synopsis is, without the core, without the ring, without the willpower, what's left is the Absolute Green Lantern. And there's not much information about it. On League of Comic Book Geeks, it says the characters will be Hal Jordan, Sojourner Mullen, Guy Gardner supporting, and John Stewart supporting. That's all it says, so we'll have to see. Quite a lot of variant covers for this. Quite like the Esad Ribic variant there. But I'd probably pick up the Ryan Benjamin one here. Next we have JSA issue 6, written by Jeff Lemire, arts by Diego Olotegui. The Tower of Fate under attack. As the demon horde descends on the Tower of Fate, a JSAer won't survive. Dun dun dun. Meanwhile, the traitor within the Brownstone's halls makes their strike against the other team. After hearing good things, I'm jumping back in this. I'm going to give it a shot again. And we have a new number 1 on the black label from DC. It is Resurrection Man Quantum Karma, issue 1. Written by Ram V. Art is by Butch Guiche, or Guiche, not sure how you pronounce that. And it also says Anand Radharik Shanan. Okay. Know nothing about this character. I don't like this main cover here, but I do love this Dan Panosian variant. Look at that. I would go for this one without a doubt. Anyway, here's a synopsis. Mitch Shelley, the Resurrection Man, has led thousands of lives, and with each unexpected death and resurrection comes a new superpower. But after living a life to its natural conclusion, Mitch Shelley is awoken by a new purpose and power, saving the universe. Follow the Resurrection Man through time as he fights against a monster of his own creation. Gashadokuro, a sadistic World War II internment camp commander who has inherited a twisted version of Shelley's powers. The lines of cosmic order will begin to blur as no good deed goes unpunished. And whatever the cause, whatever the consequence, this much is true. He's dying to save you. It's a mini-series, prestige format, $4.99, 32 pages. I don't know, it's Ram V, so I'm going to give the first issue a shot, but you can never tell which Ram V you're going to get. Well, Jim might argue there's only one Ram V, and he's got lovely hair.
Nice.
Moving on to Marvel, we have Ultimate X-Men issue 14. Written by Peach Momoko, drawn by Peach Momoko. The translation stroke story, Zach Davison. $4.99, 32 pages. The Shadow King returns, more powerful than ever. Will armor be the first to fall? That's all it says. After last issue, issue 13's rather strange. In the, is it BAFTA? God knows. Badger tank. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? The Boba Fett thing. After that weird issue, which is kind of a mind game battle issue, we'll see what happens in this. But I'm still enjoying it. I'm still on board. The most original Ultimate Universe Marvel comic. I'm looking forward to this. Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu, issue 7. Yes, I'm back and I'm hooked. This is really good. Writer Jed MacKay. The art on this one is by Domenico Carbone. Colours Rachel Rosenberg. It is $3.99. 8-Ball finds a new crew. Who or what is the pool party? Pool party? Sounds good to me. Fractured, wounded, and with his alliances hanging by a thread, will 8-Ball do the unthinkable and return to a life of crime? That's the question. Pretty awesome cover there by David Paratore, it says. There's quite a cool Dan Panosian sort of comedy variant as well. What do you think of this one? Now this next one I've kind of dipped in and out of. It's been okay, it's a bit goofy. It's All New Venom issue 5. But the reason I want to pick this up is, supposedly, All New Venom gets revealed in this issue. So who do you think it is? $4.99, 32 pages. It's writer Al Ewing, artist Carlos Gomez. Who is the All New Venom? When all the red herrings have been weeded out, who is left? The clues have been in front of you the whole time, and by the end of this issue, you will know the name of the all-new Venom. I tell you what, this is the synopsis saying this, right? But I will believe it when I read it, you know what I mean? It wouldn't surprise me if for Marvel to string it out for another issue, but anyway. But with MODOK out for symbiote blood, you might just be identifying the corpse of the all-new Venom. Love this main cover here by Adam Kubert, gotta say. There's quite a few variant covers, but yeah, I've got to say it's either between the Eric Larson or the Giuseppe Camuncoli variant. The Camuncoli one's pretty crazy, look at this. Next up, and I'm looking forward to this, it's Daredevil, Cold Day in Hell, issue 1. 1 of 3, by the way. Stories by Charles Soule, story artist Steve McNiven. Bloody hell, just seen the price. $6.99 for 40 pages. Oh, come on! Hell Gone Cold. After a horrific series of events, the world is in shambles. Matt Murdock is old and his powers have faded to nothing. Matt will not, however, sit by and watch his fellow New Yorkers suffer. So instead of swinging around the city from his billy club line, he slings soup at a food centre for the poor. But when a mysterious, wrinkly old man interrupts a secret convoy, causing an explosion, a deadly gas fills Hell's Kitchen, and this tale takes a turn that will change how you look at the man without fear. Yeah, I've not heard that much about this, but I like what I've seen of it. I like the style by Steve McNiven, the artist. We'll have to see how it goes. You know, Charles Soule's got history with Daredevil, so hopefully it'll be good. And yes, I'm still reading it. Spider-Boy issue 18 drops. Written by Dan Slott, arts by Paco Medina. Now I've heard that this is going to stop at issue 20, so we're going to get 18, 19, 20 and that's all. $4.99 for this. Spider-Boy faces his inner demons. Spider-Boy may be able to run from Mr. Negative, but he can't run from his past. Just kidding, he can't run from either. More than one old foe is back to absolutely wreck Bailey's life. And he and the amazing Spider-Man are about to be tested like never before. Do like this cover by the main artist, Paco Medina, gotta say. Yeah, it's just fun. I've said it before. Jim got me to read this and I'm enjoying it, so we'll see. Moving on to Image and other indies, we have Hyde Street issue 5. Written by Jeff Johns. The art is by Francis Portela. $3.99 for this. Mr. X-Ray seeks an ally among the terrifying beings known as the Residents. But are there any to be found? Meet Miss Glee Goodbody, the model of a healthy lifestyle. With a permanent grin and unshakable confidence, she lulls her clients with a seductive promise of an effortless transformation. But underneath that perfect exterior lies a core of rotten deceit. One Mr. X-Ray is determined to uncover and understand if he dares. Pretty cool main cover here by Ivan Reis, looking really good. So yeah, the last issue was great, the Frankenstein monster one, so I'll be picking this one up. How about you? Also from Image, and the only Spawn book I'm still reading, The Scorched, issue 39 drops. First of all, look at this cover here by Raymond Gay, fantastic. Written by John Layman, the interior art's by Steven Segovia. The Scorched are still reeling from the latest attack from the Viscerator, but they have one more card to play. But it may cost them the life of one of their team. Only $2.99 for this, folks, 24 pages. It's a good Spawn team book if you're interested, yeah. From Image, and the second book by Charles Soule I'll be looking forward to this week. It is The Lucky Devils, issue 3. Writers Charles Soule and art by Ryan Brown. $3.99 for this. The third circle of hell is where they stick the gluttons, the folks who just want more. That's how you'll feel when you read the next installment of this infernally delectable title from the creators of 8 Billion Genies. Cam Stain and Star Winslow have seen their lives greatly improve since they began working with their shoulder devils, Collar and Rake. But enough is never enough, and the higher they go, the more temptation they face. Plus, 2 devils make out at a beatnik bar. It's just daft fun, this. It's cool, yeah. A little bit, an angel demon story, and I like the art, so yeah, still on board. From Image again, and this is G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, Beachhead, number 1, Silent Missions. Does that mean it's a silent issue? It's written by Phil Hester and pencils by Phil Hester as well. Inks Travis Heimel, colours Lee Luffridge. In the standalone silent issue from Phil Hester, fan favourite Beachhead is trapped in a DMZ and hunted by the forces of Cobra. But can Beachhead save himself and the war orphans he's vowed to protect? $3.99 for this, folks. What do you think? Are you interested? Good old Sully. Eric O'Sullivan has got me into the G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero comic. And from IDW we have Godzilla, Gojira, Heist, number 2. Look at this cover. This is why I'm picking it up. Godzilla has touched down in London, old London town. By the way, it's written by Van Jensen, art by Kelsey Ramsey. This main cover here is by Bob Eggleton. Got to say, there's a pretty cool Pablo Tunica variant. Look at this. Okay, the heist is ready to begin, but before our crew can rob the Ministry of Defense, the MOD, they have to lure Godzilla across the city and directly to its front gates. And so begins the greatest chase sequence in comic book history. Really? Okay. 1 crew, 1 Godzilla, 1 city. Can they make it across without getting smashed? It sounds like a lot of fun, this, and shout out to Fearmonic. I'm sure he'll be picking this up. And my final indie pick from Mad Cave Studios, Gotcha Man, number 8. Written by Cullen Bunn, art by Chris Batista. Wonderful cover here by Inaki Miranda. This is $4.99, by the way. Eagle versus Condor, the fight we've all been waiting for. Under the influence of Moth Mecha's noxious fumes, Joe squares off Ken in a fight to the death. Meanwhile, the rest of the Science Ninja team faces hordes of attacking citizens. Okay. Punch for punch, who will be left standing? Okay, just quickly, let's go through the bigger new releases that I'm not picking up, but you might be. We've got X-Men issue 14, Miles Morales Spider-Man 32, Poison Ivy 32, Batgirl issue 6. I was tempted to continue with that, but the last issue was actually pretty good, issue 5, but just too many comics, you know what I mean? The Immortal Thor issue 22. We've also got Birds of Prey 20, Deadpool issue 13, Psylocke issue 6. Is that finishing? I'm not quite sure. Down again, Two-Face issue 5 comes out. That's the penultimate issue. It's only going to go to 6 issues apparently. West Coast Avengers issue 6, The Walking Dead Deluxe 110, wow. We've also got Helverine issue 5, Justice League The Adam Project issue 4, Marvel Rivals issue 1, $6.99 for that, I think it's a game tie-in. Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe one last time, yeah right, issue 1, $4.99. Secret 6 issue 2 from DC, Dynamite have got Thundercats issue 14, Hornsby and Halo from Image and Ghost Machine, Sam and Twitch Case Files issue 12 comes out. We've got Cruel Kingdom from Oni Press, number 4. Dark Horse have got an intriguing cover here. Let This One Be a Devil issue 2. The Tin Can Society issue 7 from Image. Dark Horse have got Star Wars, The Bad Batch, Ghost Agents issue 2. Don't know why I'm laughing. Marvel's Concert of Champions #1. Will you be picking this up? Because I won't. $4.99 for that. Ironheart, Bad Chemistry #1. Nope. Image have got a kind of intriguing title here. I nearly put this on my list. I Was a Fashion School Serial Killer #1. $3.99. And also from Image, Black Ritual, The Book of Nyx issue 1. That's from the Spawn universe. Again, I was slightly tempted to go for that. Just too many books and not enough money. Stranger Things, Dungeons and Dragons, The Rise of Hellfan #2 from Dark Horse. G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, Silent Missions Edition #21. Okay, they've got 2 out this week. Mad Cave have got Pop Kill #2. Dark Horse, The Goon, Them That Don't Stay Dead #4. One Piece Chapter 1144. Unbelievable, right? Still coming out. Just a few more. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur 10th Anniversary Special #1. Teen Titans Go issue 2, only $2.99 from DC. I heard that the people who read that enjoyed it, and it's a good old ages book. There's a Batman facsimile of issue 614, and that'll do. Oh, Monkey Meat, the Summer Batch #2 from Image. Sorry, I only missed that. That's about it. So I do hope you enjoyed listening. Drop your picks of the week in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know if anything that I've missed, which is really, really worth picking up, that you recommend. I always like to hear from the people watching, get some good recommendations in the comments. So yeah, as always, thanks a million and have a great, great week reading comics.
He swaps his longsword for a Wakizashi, so
彼はあなたの歯を蹴り込むでしょう One, two, three, four 行きましょう時間ですよ韻を踏むために行こうこれは日本語なので誰も私が何を言っているのかわかりませんでもそれは問題ではありません私が何を言っているかわかりますか私が何を言っているかわかりますか私が何を言っているかわかりますかそこは灰色になります彼は本当にいいやつだよしかし彼は日本の英雄ですそして彼がそれを理解した時私たちはみんな死んでしまうのでだって彼は私たちを殺すでしょうそれはロボットマクジノと呼ばれていますそれはすでに起こっていますあなたがまだ気づいていないだけです